Hello.
Hello.
So, so I do have one casting of freedom of movement. I wonder if I should cast on me or the front line or anyone else.
What spell?
Freedom of movement.
Where are
Oh,
you again? What class are you?
Uh,
they're ranged like me, but crossbow range.
yes.
Okay.
Warlock. And hexblade.
Ah,
I'll just be a little further out than you are.
Yep.
quick escape capabilities. Oh, dice. Is it possible to change prepared spells now or no?
All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. I heard multiple questions. All right, first of all, good evening. It is evening for me. I hope everyone is doing well. We do have a player that's running a little bit late. Second question. If you can change your prepared spells in the matter of 15 seconds, you may do so. So if you would like to change those prepared spells in about 15-30 seconds, you may do so. While we do in character introductions, that is 100% okay. Welcome everyone to the fourth installment of Dice Masters Presents The Night of Hallows Eve. Tonight we'll be doing the rerun of the event that we've been running all week. We're going to do some character introductions, go over some house rules, go over what's been going on tonight, and have a grand old Halloween time. So first up, we're going to go over some house rules, just really quickly, go through it like we've been doing all week, just really quickly. Like always, that I've always done, we do not do short or long rests. Healing potions are an action or a bonus. They do not require to be rolled. You heal for the heal max. Everyone started with a free supreme healing potion, which will heal you for 60. We don't play with the flanking rule. If you plan to do a skill check with an ally, meaning the help action, that ally must be proficient in skill check. When we do the check-in screen, both of you will make the skill roll in chat, and we'll take the higher of the two. We play with glancing rules, meaning that if I hit your armor class on the dot, you will take half damage. And if you already have resistance to the damage, that will not stack with the glancing blow. We've had too many occurrences where people walk away with 1 HP when it's like in the hundreds. So, yes. Next, players will have a max of 1 bonus token on top of their normal token. And that is it. All right, guys. And like I already told you guys in Discord, we're going to go around the room, go around the table. I'm going to call on your name tag. Tell me your character's name, what race you decide to pick, your class, something about them if you want, and then your reaction to the letter that you received, which I will share with you all in Rule 20. There is a copy of it in the story channel in Discord if you want that as well. But here is a copy of the letter as well. Basically, I'm son of Morgana Blackheart asking you all to head to Hallows Eve to retrieve her brother. Her sister's been doing some nasty ritualistic, and you all are being sent there to harvest some resources and save her brother. All right, first up, left and right on roll 20. If I mess up on your name, I do apologize. I do love reading these names every single month. It's always a fun thing seeing how people create their names. All right. Runwin? Runwin.
They're I'm an outland fighter rogue. They're very much the sniper of any group. And their reaction to the letter is to nod and read the words, put the candy in the pocket.
Sounds good. Speaking of candy, I've already added everyone's candy bag. I know some of you have already jumped the gun and added yourself. Very, very, very good. Just a reminder, the candy is a free action to reach into the bag and also consume the candy at the same time. You have 6 pieces of candy per bag. You can eat as many as you want. In order to get the effect, you must roll a d100 and assort to the table. If you want to down the whole bag and eat all 6 pieces, go for it. You will not get sick. But you will have to roll 6d100 and get your effects. If you get the same effect twice or more than once, they will not stack. We've had a lot of very funny effects all week, and people are very much enjoying it. So we'll see what you all tonight. Next up is Lorari, Lore, Lori? No, it's not Lori. Lori. Help me.
Lorariel or Lore.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Lore, or else it's gonna be a tongue twister.
I don't know if he's back yet.
Okay, we'll skip over the momentarily and come to Barrick.
Yes, that's me, Barrick. I am a gold dragonborn paladin bard. He's happy to be here, and read the letter. Real excited to just get with the gang again and help out.
Sounds good. I read that as Alan, but I know that's not Alan. So, Aelin or Aelin? Okay.
Yes. So Aiden is a Shadowkai elf warlock, a hexblade. He is a mid to long range fighter with a crossbow.
Okay. And what is your reaction to the letter when you received your candy bag?
He is a bit bothersome. This is below him. He should be tending to much more important matters.
Absolutely, totally. You're all level 20 adventurers. No, totally. Marietta, I actually had to read that in my mind for a quick second.
If it gets too hard, just call her Mar. Yeah, this is Mar. She's Shatterkai Artificer. She is from the Bloodborne universe, so take that as you will. Yeah, she'll be up front a lot and shooting people in the face with their weapons.
Very nice. We do have one more player. They are running late. They have some personal reasons for staying behind, which is no problem. They will get here when they get there. It's not a problem. Personal reasons always occur. Lightning, you need to send a nudge to you know who to get them to come back. I miss my meteor swarms.
I don't miss the meteor swarms, but sure, Chief, as you wish.
This would have been a good month for her.
She missed Elsinore.
Yeah. Do I not have Elsinore on the... Oh, Elsinore! I'm so sorry. The little notification with the mic is blocking your name tag. I'm so sorry. Elsinore, go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of that.
It's a Roll20 bug. Whenever you turn off your voice and audio settings, it sometimes sticks it on, and you just have to reset the Roll20 thing, and it's fine. It's all good.
Well, Elsalor, he's a turtle cleric druid, priest of Celestian, and after he read the letter, he's just wants to help out as best he can.
Okay. And then, okay, that's Lore, and then Elsalor.
Oh,
That was Elsinore.
Oh.
no,
There's
that was
Lore.
Elsalor,
Okay,
yeah.
and then Lore.
His name is Loriel. He goes by Lore.
Whoo, that's ooh, I like that name. Ooh, continue.
He is a barbarian / fighter. He's looking for the fight in which he can gain an honorable death. He's gone this far and it hasn't occurred yet. So when he got that letter from Morticia, from Morgana, the fact that Mordecai helped him out at one point or another in his history calls to him. Maybe this will be the fight that ends his suffering on this realm.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so just give you guys a little rundown of the mechanics of how things are going to do. Just give you a little insight. This is Towers format, meaning it's heavy combat. I've designed a lot of the monsters to cut and paste a lot of their stat blocks to make it fast paced. I just hit you once and the turn, rather than just read off an entire stat block where it says, "Oh, I hit you 6 times." Click, 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 click. No. I've trimmed them down. They will definitely hit you pretty hard. There's 3 waves of enemies. First wave is just to test all your abilities and see you can play around a little bit. Second wave is definitely going to make you think twice about your tactics. And then the third wave will be a single target, which is Morticia. In her final form, she has transformed into a Hallows Eve dragon form. So you all will have a grand time facing that.
Do I have
Um,
enough time to cast anything before
we will get to that momentarily. So, real quickly, as Morgana has posted on her letter, many Zoving Maskagana Oblig Kaling, as you're all teleported to the realm of Hallows Eve. Also, little quickly, if I can zoom out a little bit, thank you. There it is. Shipping. There you guys all are. So, a little design about this map, actually. I haven't spoken about this all week, actually. This is actually 8 maps. This is not one map. This is actually 8 sections of one map that was designed that when I bought it. They're like, go ahead, puzzle piece. And I'm like, really? Really? Okay. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So, how we're going to do this is I'm going to go around the room. Everyone's going to get a prep turn, which is following. You will get a single action, bonus, reaction. You may move base movement or you may dash. And that is all you will get for prep round. And then once again, we'll go around the table in single order and roll 20. So, Renwin, what would you like to do for your first turn for prep?
I gotta get zoom in. Dang. Okay. They are gonna move back here. Drink a potion of speed. And then can she hold a dash action?
Yeah, sure, if you want. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
What is your trigger?
For after Elsalor's turn.
Sure, that's fine. Just to reiterate once more, you all should be. You can scroll around the map if you want. You don't have to move your tokens, but you can scroll around the map and take a look at the entire design. I won't turn on dynamic lighting until after we do our prep rounds. Mordecai is currently over here. I will shift ping for you all real quickly. He is over here, up in the top corner, imprisoned in the Soulmonger device. And once again, I told you in Discord, you need to gather a series of souls to set him free from the prison. But your end goal is to get from where you're at now all the way up to him, and along the way you'll be filling up the vat.
Souls, you say? Souls,
Yes.
You say. That's my specialty.
Yes. Lore, you are next.
Since we're not seeing anything at this moment, I am going to step out of the summoning circle.
Mhm.
Let's see. I'll take my 30 feet,
Okay.
which are my 35 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, probably about here. And I will, can I hold a bonus action? Or I can only hold an action?
You can only hold an action, but what did you want to hold as a bonus action? What did you want to hold?
Just my rage.
Yeah, sure. We can do. No. I could switch it up, and we can hold your reaction to that rage as soon as you see something on the board. That's fine. I'm good with that. Go ahead and move your token the 35 feet from the summoning circle, and so we can see where you're going to be placed.
So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Okay, cool. And just to reiterate, each square is 5 feet, and this is a note to Marietta. Gar. No bigger. Gar.
Don't talk about it.
I have to say this every month, you know this. There is no, I do have to also say this as well because I do have them in this table as well. There is no sky limit and there is no ground limit. Okay, next up is Barrick. What would you like to do for your turn? For prep.
Don't have a lot action-wise to get ready, but I think I will move. I will move here,
Okay.
and then, you know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna pop that first piece of candy.
Sure, okay.
Nice.
So I'm just rolling a d100.
Yeah, just roll D100 and look at the table in your inventory in the candy bag, and we'll see what you get.
And pulling it up. 26. That is 10 temp hit points and a bless spell. Great.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay. All right. Anything else for you?
I think that's it from me.
All right, Elsinore, you're next. What is the turtle gonna do? Did you step away, Elsinore?
Well,
Okay.
I just realized the person I was going to try and use my eyes at night for 2 people.
I'm cool with you
But
picking.
then ran away.
I'm cool with you picking 2 people. It does not matter the range. Go and pick your 2
Okay.
people.
Well, if it doesn't matter the range, can I just get everybody with it?
Yeah, sure, I'm cool with that. Yeah, let me go ahead and give everyone. So everyone's about to get 300 feet of dark light. I've also accommodated anyone's form of blind sight also into the dark vision as well. So if you guys see a little bit different and it seems pretty interesting, that is why. I've already accommodated blind sight and everything else. Ooh, wow, everyone's about to go jump pretty big. All right, let's see.
Dear God, I can see it.
Yep. Well, we'll see when I turn on dynamic lighting. That's why I wanted to start this with non-dynamic lighting first. Okay, everyone's already been given the 300 dark vision. All right, Cleric, what else?
Okay, and then I will activate my starry form.
Which form are you doing? Dragon, Chalice, or...
Chalice.
Okay. Remind me what Chalice does again. That's the extra roll, the extra modifiers, right? I think.
When I cast a spell that restores hit points, I can heal a creature within 30 feet of me for 2d6.
Gotcha.
Plus 6.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. Elsinore, anything else?
I think I'll get a little closer.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Next up is I keep wanting to say Alan, but it's not Alan. Aelin.
Yes.
And it's okay if I take my asset?
Yes. Go for it. Yes. Yeah.
I'm just gonna fly 30 feet this way. I think it was like fly diagonally up.
Houses are also 30 feet high, so we're gonna go on the roof.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Nice. Continue, Aelin.
Yes. So I have a spell gem. At level 6 spell gem.
Mm-hmm.
And I will cast Tenses Transformation.
Okay.
The spell slot in it.
Mm-hmm.
Giving me 50 10 HP and various buffs.
Okay.
For my bonus action, I am going to summon my hex weapon. Or is that a given?
You are coming in with no added benefits or bonuses, so you will need to activate it.
Okay. I will, just summon my hex weapon. And with my free action, I would like to consume a cookie.
Go for it. Let's see what the children have in stock for you. 36. Let's see what you get in your table. The bag is in your inventory, so you can look at the table.
Resistance all damage.
I have resistance to all damage for 1 minute.
Nice. Very nice.
Great. And with my movement, I am going to fly up straight 30 feet. So I'm in the air, 30 feet in the air.
Okay. Make sure you're all putting emotes in your tokens so that we have keep track of what you guys are going on. Well, not so much for me, but just as a reminder for the other players, if they see something on your screen, on your token, they're like, okay, you're doing so and so. There's hundreds and hundreds of emotes you all can pick. It does not matter which ones you pick. They're all up to you, however you want to flavor them and whatever fits your boat. Okay, Aelin, that's for you. Marietta.
Potions will last full 24 hours, Chief.
For what I think you're about to do? Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think I'm about to do?
Yeah.
Giant size, bonus action, Sanctuary. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfudgers. here. EOT.
Which is why I was very specific of pointing out lightning, because I know their tricks, what they usually
Don't
do.
worry. Don't worry. It's worse.
Okay, is everyone good with their positions? And there's no. Does anyone want to take any candy? Free action.
A
Sure.
free action? Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your D100s in the chat, and then sort the table, see what you get for effects. Again, they are free action, and you can consume as many as you want. You just need to roll a D100. Ooh, Lore got the 98. Ooh, let's see what that one is. Ooh, Eleanor got 85, and Rooney got 86. Nice. Go look at the table and see what you guys all get.
Gaseous form for 1
Oh.
minute. No concentration
Oh
required.
no.
So, DM to
Or
player.
until I end the effect.
Yes, I would say DM to player. I would recommend you use your bonus action whenever you can to end that, unless
I
it.
have a flying speed.
Yeah,
That's just kind of useless for you.
since I held
we
my
hover.
bonus action to rage,
Yes.
since I held my bonus action to rage, can I instead use it?
Go 100%. Yes, go 100%. Again, you all. Yes. There, it's a wide variety of magical effects, ranging from common to legendary, and I mix and match them all over the table and stuff like that. They're all positive. Gaseous form can be positive in the right situation, but it does have that big negative effect. It does limit you to all stuff. But there's a lot of good positives in there. All right, guys, I'm gonna go and turn on diamond gliding, and we'll see how all this looks. Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot of light. All right, let's see how everyone looks.
Yep, that's not how I thought.
What is this large thing in front of us?
This is, for me personally, this is out of character. This is the Soulmonger. It's up at the top right of the screen, but so I don't have to keep jumping back and forth between them. It's a big map. I just have an extra copy of the token down. Or are you talking about this? Oh, that's Marietta.
Not me.
That's Marietta.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yes. So players.
Don't worry about nothing.
Yes. So players. There is a magic item called Potion of Giant Size. It puts you at huge. It is a very popular item at my tables because it gives you double your HP, and it puts you at large. It puts you at huge, and you do an additional 3d6 per attack you do, and you get an additional range. Lightning, correct me, 10 feet, right? Or is it extra 5 feet?
Extra 5 feet, and you said it this. Remember, Chief, you said it this most, so that doesn't give double HP, just triples weapon dice.
Yeah, it's been reworded back to the normal. It's normal.
Oh.
Yeah, it's normal version. Yeah,
Allow me to fix my HP. Oh, Chief, by the way, you're still defender, please.
you can pull it out. You should be able to pull it out to the board.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, it was taken off the nerfed items list because we're at the point where I've got other items I have to take care of and stuff. But all right, guys, let's go and get this party started. So I'm gonna proc initiative. Everyone, please go ahead and roll your initiative. Make sure to click your token. If you forget to click your token, it's okay. I can manually add you. But yeah, go ahead and do all that. And then while you're all doing that, I'm gonna go and roll for all my monsters, and we will get this fun party started. I might have to redo mine. Ooh, okay. I broke my macro. Nice. Okay, that's okay. That is okay.
Nat 20 on an AM.
That is why I have backup macros. Alright, I think I've added everyone on my side. Alright, let me check the initiatives. I'm going to reset them. Alright, let me see who has doubles that I need to get reset. We are...
Dice might accidentally roll the triple advantage.
So which one are we taking?
I have advantage on.
I'm assuming it would be that first one.
It'd be the first one, yeah.
Yeah. As much as I want the 30.
Yeah, go ahead and just change it in the roll 20. Either go and change it in the turn order, and you can edit and just change it to what you need to change it to. And then, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the only person I don't have on there is Barrick. So let me add you to the turn order, Barrick.
My bless get added to this? Should I roll the d4? No, sorry. It's an ability check.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have everyone on initiative until our late player arrives. Okay, yep. So Barrick, roll your initiative whenever you're ready.
Oh, I did. I guess it didn't show up in the chat.
What did it? Yeah. Okay, I will add your 19, and then I will reset it once more, and then I'll just double check for duplicates between you guys and my monsters. Okay, Else and Runwind, which one of you would like to go first? Because you both rolled 13.
I have a +5 dex.
Yeah, they can go first.
All right, so Runwind, I'm gonna bump you to a 14 just so we have that clarified. All right, I'm gonna reset one more. All right, guys. Let's begin our monsters. So I'm going to go and spawn all my monsters on the board. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't behave me, Roll 20. Thank you. You've been doing good all week. And summon. So one more thing I have to do with the monsters. So if you all look on Roll20, there is a folder. Oops, I need to reset that. What the hell? Stop that. There is a folder in the Roll20 called Monster Handouts. Some of them you can see and take a look at. Those are some of the monsters that the previous groups have faced. There's also some hidden ones. So every time you guys kill a creature, I will give you a handout for that creature you guys faced. Or on your turn, if you want to try to get a little insight on the monster, you may make, this is my monster Pokedex, I will give you the creature's type and you roll the calling skill check if you want to try to gain some knowledge on it. If you roll higher than a 15 for your skill check, I will give you the basic knowledge with the handout. If you would like more knowledge, it will be a 20 or higher. If you do roll a 20 or higher, I will give you the following: the creature's resistances, vulnerabilities, immunities, and condition immunities as well. Alright, so first up in the initiative is Lore with a 23, my friend. What would you like to do?
I am popping my my potion of growth.
Alright, I will make you one size bigger. Give me 1 second to zoom in and pop. You're big. Alright. That is a action. Alright. You still have bonus and movement.
My bonus action, I am entering my rage.
Okay.
And this is a monster next to me.
That's my steel defender. Please do not hurt him.
Oh, okay. all the green auras around everything. Kind of,
I'm certain that's health.
all right,
but-
so right. So I am running up to this big, huge
Salamander.
Yes.
Alright, go for the salamander.
That is actually part of my rage.
Mm-hmm.
I get to move half my movement free with my bonus action. And I am just swinging for the fence.
Go for it.
Right. Sorry, I hit damage.
You're good. It's so good. So what? I'm gonna say I love auto hits as much as the next person, but I do need to know if you hit or not. 36 is definitely going to hit. You're full barbarian, right?
Barbarian fighter, and 19 counts as a crit for me, I believe.
Do you do you have Butcher's Bib? I think that's what's giving you the 19, right? Or is it something else?
No, I thought it was part of my fighter. I can't find it, so just we'll let it go.
Is it Champion Fighter?
No, it's Rune Knight Fighter.
Okay. And continue. Okay, so 36 to hit. With your rage, is it +2 or +3 on top of that for your rage?
It is +2.
Okay, so I'll make sure to remember add 2 to the damage. Okay, 36 swinging for 17 and 9 plus 2. Very nice. And then go and give me another attack. Once again, you did damage first and not attack.
Yep. Yes, I've actually that.
Ooh, that is a nat 1. I am so sorry, my friend. That is a miss.
Yes.
All right.
But I do have a third attack.
Ooh, go for it. Swing away. 21 is going to still hit.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That is a total of 60 damage. Very good job. All right. That salamander is officially bloodied. Very good job. But sadly, after you do a couple of your dashes, he erupts in flame. You take 2 dashes of firing, melting lava as it touches you. You take 18 from the first attack, and then another 18 from the second attack for a total of 36 fire damage.
36. And okay, no saves on that.
No saves. It's just if you hit me.
That's fine. 36. All set.
All right, we will go up to number 7 next. All right, number 7 is going to rush up to the barbarian dwarf. All right. Well, let's see. He is going to lash at you, and he's going to do a bite attack and do a claw attack. That's an 18 and a 17 to hit, which do miss because you have an AC of 24. All right, that is it for me. Barrick, you are next, my friend.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and run in Small Fiend from a mile away. I'm just gonna run right there, and then take 2 swipes. Holy Avenger.
Go for it.
First one,
That's a hit.
and just get the other one out of the way.
That's also a hit.
Great.
And I will take that extra damage from that sword, by the way, just a reminder.
That's good.
Alright, so that is a total, thank you. So let's see, our goods already have been added. Alright, so that is, I might be,
I'm one-handed, by the by.
yep, I'm looking at the one-handed, and then, that's a burning, that is burning, and then I am bloodied from those 2 attacks, my friend. Oop, I missed 2. Alright, my friend. Okay, next up is... I'm missing a monster. Where is he hiding? There's a monster hiding. Ah! There they are. They were hiding. I thought I got them all. It's all good. Next up is this one over here. Alright, this one is going to he is not going to charge you all. He's going to look at you all, and he's going to go for the bridge and just hold his action. Next is Run on the roof.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot at that one that just went on the bridge.
Ooh, go for it.
Can it see me?
You're a little bit out of its range.
Do I have advantage?
Go for it.
Oh, okay. And I'll just roll one more.
35's a hit.
Oh, we're gonna fish for the crit, but
That's fine.
all right.
Let's see that damage. Not bad. I will take that 26 damage.
All right. I'm gonna shoot again.
Go for it. Also hit, no crit. Let's see the damage.
Oh, that was an accident. Okay, it sent the right amount.
Okay.
All right, and I've still got one more attack.
Go for it. I'm bloodied, by the way, but
Take him out.
still a hit. Let's see the damage. Alright, Runwind. First kill of the session.
Woo!
Nice.
Good job, my friend. You killed the following. A Zorn.
Ah.
Alright. And my friends, you just gained 5 souls as the vat begins to fill. Alright.
And I'm going to move. Next. I'm gonna fly up another diagonal 30 feet back this way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to Foundry. I just spaced that.
Yeah, I know.
And then I'm gonna go. I am going to use my hasted action to activate my Ring of Invisibility,
Sounds good.
and bonus action hide.
Okay. Come on, give me that stealth check. Alright. You were hidden. Alright. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Elsinore! What is the turtle gonna do?
I'm gonna activate Beacon of Hope, and I think I can get everyone except for Run.
Run in. I'm a little far away.
Okay. Sounds good.
I think I'll just fly 30 feet straight up.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Okay. Next up is number 8. Alright. Number 8 is going to rush up to... Oh, they are not here actually, so I cannot do that. They are currently taking the dodge action. I will still do boop and then come around over here. We'll do that. Alright. Hi. We're going to start strong. I'm going to howl. Alright, so what we're going to do is the following. I have a template for this. I need to make that 60. Alright. Alright, everyone sees that red square? Alright, I need the following. Everyone in that red box, please make me a wisdom saving throw.
She's charmed.
This is not charmed.
Beacon of Hope, everyone has advantage.
Nice.
So it looks like Lore is the only one that failed. Alright. Lore, can you be frightened?
Not when I'm raging. No.
Damn,
He's
we're...
also within view of me.
I believe...
What was that?
Yep, they are within 10 feet of you. Yep, they are.
I don't know the boost, but he gets +4.
So let's see, that'd be a 12, so 4, 5, 6. Laura, you actually passed it. Cool. Alright guys, so you guys don't take the effect, but you do take half the damage that was rolled, so that is...
Okay.
Yep, so that is 16 points of psychic damage. And I'm going to go ahead and just move that off the board. That is me.
Hold on. I've got something having. There we go. If an effect allows half damage on a success, you can use your reaction to take no damage. Shield Master Evasion.
That's dexterity.
That's dexterity.
Would that fall under it?
This is wisdom, sadly.
Okay. Cool. Not a problem.
Alright, everyone takes 16 points of psychic damage. That is it for my creature. Number 6. Alright. Who feels very bold with rolling their dice tonight?
We have.
Whoever feels bold, please don't fight over each other. I need someone in chat to roll me a d10. The block calls for me, but I want to have a little fun with this. So someone in chat. All right, Runwin, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I have no creatures within reach, so I punch myself. Okay. I'm gonna punch myself. Does that hit me? That does hit me, and I punch myself for 56 damage. Okay.
Damn. Which monster is this?
This is the one down here.
There's a handy little like circle around whose turn it is. I like it.
Yeah. So this creature has 1,000 voices inside themselves, so they can never decide what they do on their turn. So it calls for a d10 roll depending on what they want to do. And to spice it up, I'm going to let you all roll the d10, and you all can decide who gets to roll at each turn. It's fine. And based on what that rolls, I do something specific. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, like you just saw, where I punched myself. And I just stand there and punch myself. Okay. Number 3.
Pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Number 3. All right. This is going to be a fun one. All right. I'm going to go over here. That's it for me. Number 2. All right. I'm going to go up to the dwarf. All right. Let's see. And I'm going to try to bite the dwarf and miss the dwarf. All right. Next is number 9. Number 9 is just going to take a step out. See all his lovely targets of death he will bring forth. All right. And phone, why are you going off? I don't need to go to work. I need to fix that phone. All right. He is going to hold his action for the first creature that comes within range of him. Marietta, giant. What are you doing?
Reaction. Candy. Wouldn't it be funny if I got a 7 here? That would be funny. Flying speed, fun. Reaction, action. We will drink the potion.
So action, drink, potion of growth. Okay. All right.
Oh, that is one bigger. I didn't see. And then bonus action. I will command a little bud over here, Mr. Black's over here. He's gonna go forward. He's gonna make a valiant attempt. He's just gonna make a valiant attempt. Gonna crack his knuckles.
The poor steel versus the fire elemental.
Well, let's see which one wins, nature or fire. Sorry, nature, fire, or clockwork. Where did I put my plus 11?
The fire salamander. Let's see what you can do.
Yes. Sorry, the stat block is open.
It's the base stat
That's
block.
nice. Right. Oh, that's the. I need spell attack. That's right. 18.
18's gonna hit.
Or 5 plus my proficiency, which is 11. Force damage.
Alright, so I will take 11.
Okay. Does he take damage for hitting him?
Yep, you do take fire damage for smacking me.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna smack you for 13 fire damage.
Awesome sauce. I'm going to actually move if possible. Is it alright if I... That's a house, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a house. You can go through the house. You could definitely destroy the house if you want.
Can I destroy the house?
Yeah, totally.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna, I'm gonna destroy the house. Sorry, excuse me, sorry. Yo, right in between the two, if that's alright.
So I will draw an X through this house, just so you all know. This is no longer. That is no longer there.
That'll be my turn.
Okay, my friend, you are within range of my salamander. I will proc that. 17 fire damage to you, Marietta. And it is the fire elemental's turn. He's going to go for the little guy, starting off.
Why would you go for the little guy?
Because he wants to go for the little guy. He is going to bite the little guy. You gonna come through? Thank you. He is going to tail the big guy. Tail the little guy. Does a 16 hit the little guy?
Miss, actually.
Alright, and then that's a nat 20 for that much piercing and fire damage.
He might be dead.
Wow, 68 points.
He's alive at 3 hit points.
Wow.
Okay, nice. Alright, that is it for my lava flame creature. Alright, next up, this one is going to go for the paladin that's over here. Alright, you see this little two-headed dog come rushing towards you. I'm going to bite the paladin for 22.
That does hit.
Hold on. I am interrupting with my reaction
Okay.
for a sentinel attack on him. Attacking someone within 5 feet of me.
I am 10 feet from you, my friend.
Oh, okay.
But good call, though. No, good call. Nope, good call. Mr. Paladin, I'm going to bite you for 17 piercing.
Rat. Alright.
Okay, next up is number 4. Let's see. This one's going to go for Aelin. Alright, I'm going to come charging up at you. Alright, here we go. I'm going to bite you. I'm going to claw you. And does the 23 hit you, my friend? I believe a 23 hits you, Aelin, because I see a 17 AC. 7, you there? Alright, I will proc the damage. Aelin, that is 18. I see you have, it looks like, 42 temp, so I'm going to take it from that 42
I do have resistance.
to slashing.
Everything for 1 minute from the cookie.
Okay, so that is... I'm going to give you back that 18, so go ahead and take 9 slashing. Alright, that is it for me, and it is your turn.
Yes, I need to make a concentration save first.
DC 9. Well, actually, DC 10, which you... yeah.
Yep. With my action, I will drink a potion of speed.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I am 30 feet in the air, though, right?
Did you fly up?
Yeah, with my grappling round. I did fly up to 30 feet in the air.
Okay. With how tall I am, I was able to reach you. Yep, okay.
Okay. So I am still within reach. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With my hasted action, I will attack
Go for it.
this guy.
That's a hit. That is a hit.
Okay. Rolling for damage.
Alright, give me my total, please. Alright, I am bloodied.
So if I take an attack action with a hasted action, can I attack again with my bonus action from crossbow expert?
You would get your crossbow from the main action, not your hasted action, but yes.
Yeah, because it says here if you take the attack action an attack with one-handed weapon. So I did take the attack action. It's just not from my main action. It's from a hasted action.
But we
Does
got
that still count?
they would not count because we got this clarified during Osiris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then with my bonus action, I will use my feature to teleport upward 30 feet and then fly up 60 feet. So I am 120 feet in the air.
Okay. Lore.
Well, looks like I've got a lot of people around me. I better start swinging.
Yeah, you have many options. You have a giant flaming lizard, you have a little undead creature to your right, and then a big dog-like creature. So you have many targets.
I do. And I have 3 attacks. You know what? Do you allow potions to stack?
Depends on this potion.
Well, I've got the enlarge on me. And I was wondering if I could use bonus action to take potion of haste.
It would be an action.
Okay. Well, then that's gonna wait. I'm just gonna wail on the salamander.
Go for it.
Elementals. I hate them.
Bring it on. That's it.
Do you want me to roll all the attacks first, or do you want to?
Let's do one attack at a time because he is bloodied, so you might down him. So we'll see. Start with the 28. Let's see the damage. Good damage. Good damage. All right. That is 25. All right. I am very not looking too good. My flame is starting to go out. Give me my second attack. 24 still a hit. See the damage. Alright, and the raging spirit of you hating fire elemental lava salamanders, you strike down the lava lizard.
Only thing I hate worse than the elementals are undead.
Don't worry, you'll have plenty of undead to be facing. So, friends, this is what you, your little dwarf friend,
Oh, he's an axolotl.
yeah. Now, my friend, you still have a third attack? Where do you want to swing that hammer at?
At the undead thing right next to me.
Go for it. .35 is definitely going to hit. See that damage? Alright. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright. Anything else for your turn, my friend?
No. I'm going to hold everything else.
Sounds good.
Well, I only have my reaction, so yeah.
Alright. Number 7 is going to turn, and seeing you just took out one of his semi-friend allies, he's going to turn, and he's going to make a bite on the dwarf. He's going to make a claw on the dwarf, and absolutely do nothing. Alright. Barrick, your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna take the first swing to the little guy behind me.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll that and then throw bless on there. Oh, that's real bad, but I get one on top, so 22.
Still going to hit.
Great. My stacking this what is it? Holy Avenger Radiance on there.
Yes, you are.
Great.
So total 33. Okay.
And then if it's still up, I'll take the second one against it.
Go for it.
Get it out of the way.
Still going to hit.
And
Alright, and with that, my friend, you behead the two-headed dog. Alright, and Alright, guys. So, here's your dog. Alright, Barrick, anything else for your turn?
I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Invisible ninja on the roof.
Yep. Well, actually, I'm 30 feet above the roof, but
What would you like to do?
let's see. I'm gonna shoot at this guy.
The one that punched itself, I'm guessing?
No, this little one right here.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. That's definitely going to hit. Alright, I will take the 26. I'm bloodied.
Alright. Is it able to see me?
Uh,
I'm not invisible anymore, and I'm out of hide.
no, it cannot see you. Mm.
Okay.
Still going to hit. Alright, my friend. And you kill down my mist. I didn't even get to use it. That is all good. Alright. More souls are being added to the vat. And this is what our ninja friend took care of.
Oh god.
Ew.
Alright. Alright. What would you like to do?
Yeah. I will shoot at this one.
Go. Go for it.
Do I have advantage or regular?
No, this would be regular.
Okay.
That's a hit. For 23. Alright.
And Aelin is within 5 feet of that, right?
No, they're 120 feet up.
Okay, I wasn't sure how high they were. Okay. And I'm gonna fly another 30 feet up.
Alright, so you're
Use
safe.
my action to go invisible and then hide again for bonus action.
Sounds good. Alright. Elsinore!
I think at the start of my turn, I'm going to switch my constellation over to Archer. Pull back 10 feet and fly up another 15. And then I'm going to Guiding Bolt at that one.
Which one are you shooting at?
This one.
That's a hit for 14 damage. Let me check my vulnerabilities. We're good. I'll take the 14.
Okay, and then use my bonus action with the Archer to fire another blast that on.
20 still a hit.
Okay.
You do have advantage.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let's see. Nope. Okay.
I will take the 19. And I'm bloodied.
And that's it.
Alright. How high up are you? 30?
Me? I'm 45 feet up.
Okay. Cool. Let me check my range of my friend. I'm gonna roll a d6. Cool. Alright. I am going to just move up to here. And I get my howl back, so we will do that. And I will howl, and everyone within 60 feet of everyone within that red cube needs to make another wisdom save, please.
initiative +4.
Advantage.
Yep.
I'm not getting out of death.
You want to make that wisdom for your stealth defender too?
Oh, right. Oh. Oh, come on, man.
Double nat 20s for Marietta.
It's fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. Watch. Ready? Nat 20 right here.
That's funny.
Oh, wow.
Not bad.
Not bad. All right.
Almost nat 20.
Well, guess what? Everyone passed, so you will just be taking half the damage. So that is 38 halved. So
And
everyone takes 19 points of psychic damage. And I will put this off to the side because I probably will use the template once more later. Okay, that is it for my creature right there. Next is number 6. All right, so we had Runwin run the last roll. Who feels up for rolling the new D10 for this creature? Don't all fight in the chat.
Got this. Okay, there you go.
Elsinore! That's a 2! Right, we'll take Elsinore's for this one. All right, what did I do for a 2? All right. Okay, so I can't attack anyone, but I'm going to go into a Furying Barbarian Rage. All right, and rush at the nearest target within range, which is no one because everyone's above the ground. So the nearest one by height would probably be Elsinore's. So I'm just going to rush towards your direction and just start raging around the entire house. I'll probably take out a couple bricks and parts of this house a little bit as I'm raging. Okay, number 2. Let's see. I'm going to go for the dwarf. I'm going to bite the dwarf and absolutely do nothing. All right, number 9. Looks at you, Marietta. He had a held reaction that I forgot to proc earlier, that he was waiting for someone to get within range. So, my friends, let me do my held reaction for you. Alright, he is going to smack you with his sword. That's a 25. That was from before. Alright. That is 36 slashing and 49.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm sanctuaried.
Okay. That is a 24.
That would do it. I will shield this. Sure.
Okay, that was my reaction from earlier, and now it's my full turn. Apologies, I forgot to do it. Now it's my full turn. So here we go again. So what's your new AC now? 29?
29, yes.
Okay. That's a miss. And then I'm going to stretch out my ghostly-like, bony-like hand and try to lay a hand on you. That's also going to miss. And then he's going to peer into your face, and he's going to look at you. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please? All right. And he just stares at you and absolutely does nothing. Marietta.
My turn. Okay. So, I'm gonna try and knock him from my first attack. Wow. Can't do it.
Sure, and I will make that skill check for athletics. That's a 24.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'll just take 2 shots of him in the face because I have a feat that allows me to take 1 extra attack.
Go for it.
For a 23.
That's a hit.
What's his challenge rating?
Would you like to make a check to determine that?
Oh no, you don't have to tell me. Is it 5 or lower?
No.
Okay.
So what's my total damage, my friend?
59 on the first one.
Okay. I'm bloodied.
22.
That's a hit.
On the second.
And you take him down, my friend.
Nice.
Bonus action. No, I'm not scared.
All right. Good.
Oh, free action. Pop a candy. All the pop candies. Fire breath. I'll take it.
So, in the spirit of Halloween, is there a creature within 30 feet of you that you wish to spend that fire breath on?
True. I haven't spent my bonus action. True.
I just looked at the same two
Love it.
enemies. I'm like, ooh, look.
Let's look at that. Let's do this. Let's do the 7. Let's do this guy right here, the big old wolfy boy.
Go for it.
D6. Sure, come right up. 7. Index it.
All right, give me 1 second. Do. Why are you not? Did I put that in the wrong? Hold on. Did I? 1 second, 1 second. PH. Did I? No. Oh. Right. That's not. Oh, it's right there. There you go. That was the creature you killed earlier.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, it was lagging for me. Alright, what's the dex save? 15?
Yes.
For this creature right here?
No, the wolfy boy.
I will actually do both of them because they're within line of sight. I'm good with that. Alright, let's do this. DC 15 dex. That's a fail from the creature. And that is also a fail. What's my damage?
27.
Okay. You kill this one. And you kill this one.
I
Nice. Let's go ahead and shout. Thanks.
Very cool.
That's my turn.
Alright. Okay. So, Alright. Let's see what you all killed. You killed. That's what you killed. Here's the first one you killed.
oh,
Oh, he's a sexy son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
And then you killed this one.
Now talk about handsome.
Marietta, anything else for your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright, next up is number 4. You're without a range, so he is just going to rush over to the paladin because he's on the ground.
Well, everyone's flying and stuff. It is what it is.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to rush up to you, and I'm going to bite, and I'm going to claw.
I will, just for fun, do my reaction of protective wings and add 7 to my AC until. Oh, I think it's just for that first attack, so I think it's just 28.
Yep, and so that means both of them will miss. Okay, cool. So I attack your wings and take out some scaly feathers, some scaly wings. Okay, Aelen, 160 feet, 120 feet in the air.
120. 120.
gosh, you're up higher than I am.
Yes.
This turn.
I will fly down 60 feet and attack this guy with my haste action. Or, I'm sorry, I'm going to take a bite of the cookie.
Go for it.
magic cannot put me to sleep. Sweet.
Means it was a caffeinated piece of candy.
Yes.
Hey, that's the best candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I will hasted action. No, I'm sorry. I will drink my potion of heroism. And with my hasted action, I will attack this guy.
Okay.
I would just always do sharpshooter, so I will always have a -5 to my attacks.
Still gonna hit.
Okay.
Is your +10 already added into that bracket or no?
It is added.
Okay. Give me a total damage, please. Thank you. All right, my friend. And you actually kill it.
Great. And then I will. Oh, wait, I can't fly. Yeah, that's it.
Lore.
Okay. I am running. Another previous wave. I am running through this guy. Why am I? Oh, okay. On my way to this guy. So he counts as difficult terrain, which doesn't affect me, but he has to make a strength or a dexterity save, his choice.
I love that you're giving me options. Thank you so much. I will make I will make a athletics for this. Is it a strength save or a check?
Strength. Let me double check.
I believe it's a save. I believe it's a strength save.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a strength or a dex save.
Okay. I roll a 20. Does that beat it?
No. Actually, yes, it does.
Okay. So where does that?
So it doesn't.
So where does it move your
It
token?
gets moved 5 feet out of the way.
Okay. So move your token, and I'll move my token.
Yep. Yes. Just double check something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm not fully comfortable with everything in the character yet.
You're good. No, it's level 20. It's level 20. There's always going to be lots of new things that everyone's get to play around with and stuff. Do you know which ability it was offhand that I can try to help you with to figure out if it's?
Honestly, I have so many, it's ridiculous.
So if I'm not mistaken, this is, let's see, extra attack, fast movement, unstoppable. Nope. While you're raging, you ignore difficulty. If you move through a creature's, yeah, it's unstoppable. So while you're raging, the creature must make a DC. The target is affected differently depending on what effect you've chosen, which I don't know if you picked. Let's see. I move. All right. So successful save. The target is pushed 5 feet backwards instead takes half as much damage. Okay. And you already did the damage, which is 14. Okay, so you move your token. Let's move you first, and then I will move myself 5 feet from you of the direction from you. I'm guessing you moved here. Okay, perfect. And I will just move 5 feet that way and basically going backwards from you. And I will take the... Actually, with you doing that, you actually kill him. I just looked at his HP bar. Yeah, you actually killed him. Good job. Nice. So raging through into.
Curb stop.
Yeah, totally, big time.
And that still leaves me with my attack because that counts as part of my movement.
Yep. Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
Okay. This big giant is annoying, and my axe is calling to me.
Ooh.
So I will use my free action to draw the axe of the Dwarven Lords and wail on him.
Go for it.
Is he a giant? Just by any looking at him, so kind of.
Yeah, he's a giant. He's of the sublineage Hill. He's from the Hill tribe. 24 is definitely going to hit.
Okay. Let's see how much extra damage that can get. I think he'll be at 1d8.
Let me take a look. The current. No, no.
Listed as under the Dwarven Thrower.
I'm not seeing anything extra for.
Dwarven Thrower, a property of it, is extra 1d8 damage, 2d8 against giants.
For Axe of the Dwarvish Lords.
Yes.
And
It's under the Dwarven Thrower property of it.
okay, go for it. Go and roll for it.
I already rolled, so it doesn't count. Oh, I think.
Okay. Oh, nice crit. Nice.
No, the crit doesn't count. I rolled before. I just hit the wrong thing.
Okay. Okay.
So it was a 24 to hit. And then
Go and click for your damage. So that's
so
21 and 11.
21 and 11. Yes, sir.
All right. He is definitely not looking too good.
Taking another shot.
Go for it. That's a hit. All right. That is enough to bring down the large giant, my friend, as you take down the foe. Good job, guys. Good job. All right. Good job. And that completes wave 1.
You know, folks, maybe we should be sticking a little closer together.
All right. So, guys,
Just tonight.
you all need to move your objective over to the vat. So begin to make your way on the bridge. We're still on initiative. So, Laura, anything else for your turn? Do you have any more movement, or you want to stay where you're at?
I used all my movement. I used my bonus action, and I used my free action. So I'm done.
All right, Barrick, you're up.
Plan is to book it. I will book it. I think that's. I don't know. Yeah, that's it for me. If the plan is to just get there.
Did you want to go back to the port, the Telbridge circle, or did you want to go to the bridge? Because the objective's across the bridge, over there.
Oh, I understand. I was under the understanding that we were going back to the teleportation hospital. That is my bad.
That's what I thought too.
Yep, no worries.
Then I will just do a little bit.
Yeah. That token's not actually there. That's just for dice to make Dice's life easier.
Very much, very much, very much.
I'll book it here because I think that's 60 feet.
Yep.
that I need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, this is my second biggest map I've ever done in the 4 years I've been doing this. Is an 80 by 80, so it's a very very big map. Okay, Barrick, any candy you want to take, or are you good?
Sure, let's pop it again.
See that D100. 46. Let's see what you get.
Checking it again. Looks like I got a haste spell. Awesome.
That's gonna come in handy. Okay, Redwin, Flying Ninja.
All right. Sure, I'll eat a candy first.
Skin.
Ooh, piece of candy. 80. Ooh.
Enlarge. Okay.
Nice. So you're a big ninja. Okay, okay. All right, let me go and make your token just one size bigger. There you go.
All right, and then I am actually going to just triple move. So that's
Action dash, bonus dash.
yep. And so that's 30. Sure, we'll hasted action dash too.
So action dash, hasted action dash, and bonus action dash. Cool.
So I'm gonna go 120 feet.
Go for it.
Which yeah, like there.
Yeah.
And still, also do that diagonally, so I also go 120 feet up.
So you're 120 feet up in the air. Okay.
No, plus 90, so I'm 210 feet up.
Okay. That is fine. No, that is fine. All right. Next is Elsalor.
Okay. I am going to fly here. And then... Oh, I did have a question. With my Star Druid's Cosmic Omen,
Mm-hmm.
do you want me to roll for that now?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for that now. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So odd. I don't know what that is. Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
With a coin
Okay.
or something? I haven't seen that.
Basically, it's just even or odd, so I just did a D2.
Yeah.
It could technically be any dice, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
And then... I think... Yeah. I'm going to use my mass healing, which, because Beacon of Hope would actually be 20 to everyone, except for myself.
I love you. You're my best friend now.
I'm assuming I'm still not in range. for
Oh
that.
no, it's within 60 feet, so you're within
No.
range.
No, I'm not. I'm 210 feet in the air.
Oh, right. Okay.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I forgot you were way up there. Okay, then everybody, I guess including myself, and not Runwin.
I'm fine. I haven't taken anything, so.
Oh, really?
No. I wonder why.
And that's... And then I'll go ahead and activate my Twilight Shroud, or Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
And I'll eat a piece of candy, I guess.
All right. See what effect you get.
Unbarrack lost power.
3.
All right, Barrick. We are down our paladin. It's all good.
Oh, I guess I have Fire Breath.
I'm sorry. I just read his note in the chat.
He said, feel free to loot him if nothing happens in 30 to 45 minutes with his power.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay. And then that's it.
So which candy did you roll? I see a 3. Did you really roll a 3? Wow. Oh wow, I think it's the lowest. You can exhale fire.
Yep.
But there's no one within range. Cool. All right. I guess you'll just hold on to that. Okay. Next is Marietta.
Yep, candy. Oh,
Oh,
man.
no.
Really?
Spend it.
Bonus action and that concentration. Glad I did that beforehand because action got taste to myself. I'm gonna go over to my fallen friend here. I'm gonna pick up Flax and like press into his chest and like compartmentalize him and save his lowering veins of him to fix up later. What a fallen soldier. Bonus action. Yep, turn.
He tried valiantly.
I'll move in front of everyone because I feel like I haven't been defending enough. Okay, that's my turn.
Aelin?
Yes. I will eat a candy.
79.
Same as me!
Whee.
The two of the flyers are all big burps. Wow.
Yeah.
Big
I'm a
elf.
big push. Yeah.
Big elf, big burp. Also, Laura, you're the only one who's not larger.
That is fine.
I'm sure they'll get it on the I'm sure a piece of candy will give them their effect. All right, my friend. So that's free action. What do you want to do next?
Yes. I would fly towards the big guy. 60 feet. And then I will hold action to attack anything that appears. Anything hostile. And that's it.
All right, top of the round, guys. New monsters. All right, I'm going to reset the turn order.
Oh, jeez.
So, my held reaction friend up in the sky. Who are you?
Yes.
What's your target?
I guess the first thing I saw was this guy.
Good.
And the only thing in range. So,
Everything's in range for me.
That's a hit. Give me my total damage, please. And how much of that is fire, my friend?
12.
Alright. So, fire I will not take, but I will take everything else.
Okay. Then second attack. That's a crit.
Nice. First one. That wasn't skill check.
And I will smite with my other smite, adding a 12 d8.
Is Eldritch Smite range or melee?
It's just an attack, so anything.
Paladin Smite is melee. Eldritch Smite is any attack.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So, I'll take the 58.5 first, and then give me your damage from the crit bracket, and then give me the amount for your fire.
You also have an extra 1d4 damage from being a mark.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have it in here already.
Okay.
Yep. Sweet. Hold on. Um,
Is that
fire is 10, 16 fire.
okay? I'll take the 85 and then add that 16. Okay. I am bloodied. All right. Anything else?
And that's it.
All right. Top of the round, my friends. Lore.
I'm actually going to use my free action to pop a piece of candy.
All right.
So
You can fly now.
89. I could fly now. Hell, I could fly before, but I can now hover. So that's fun. And let's see, where am I? Oh, this is a lane here. Okay. Don't want to do too much there. We don't have any bad guys within our vision, right? So I will dash. Which gives me 70 feet. So that's right next to Marietta. Cool. All right. Now I need the pointer for that one.
So right there, I'm guessing.
Yep. And I have my bonus action. What I'm going to do. I am casting Giant Smite on myself, which gives me advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Makes me large, but I'm already large, so that doesn't matter. And once on my turn, one of my attacks with a weapon can deal an extra 1d8 damage to a target on a hit.
In the spirit of Halloween,
And
I'm gonna give you one bit more size.
oh, well, thank you very much.
All right. Anything else, my friend?
There, no, I think we are all set. As I nudge Marietta, even though I'm 6 feet shorter than her now. Let's do this.
All right. A creature dressed in metal is going to take a step up to the edge of the water and look at Marietta with a creepy little grin of its metal as it tilts its head and chucks and lifts its hand up in the air and forms a giant, massive, necrotic fireball and throws it at Marietta.
And I believe the radius on that is a little big. I believe, if I remember correctly.
Well, we're about to see, but all right. Let me get my template out so I can do this. This is a circle. This is at Marietta. It is a 40-foot sphere.
Hey,
It's an
any
attack
of his
roll,
friends?
right?
It's not an attack roll, it's a dex save.
It is a dex save.
Oh, okay.
Is that any of his friends?
Well, this creature's going to absorb the fire.
Fair.
This creature I will have to double check, but let's start with you first.
Fair enough.
That is 95 fire damage. It's a DC 21 dex save.
Reaction plus 5 to that. Flash of Genius.
Alright, go ahead and take half of that.
I'd ignore the rolls, just plus 5. What's half of 94? 47.
I'm going to keep that over there. And how high up in the air were you, Lore?
In the time it took me to get here, I was barely off the ground.
Okay, so you're still within the range of it. So can you make me a dex save, please?
I guess.
That is a 20. It's
Aren't you blessed? Or no, never mind.
that's someone else.
Play with
Yeah.
yourself with those hands, little man. Come and get some.
All right, my friends. Sadly, that is a failure. You take 95 points of fire damage.
That's a 25, right?
On me.
Yeah, they got a they used a reaction to increase their save to roll a 25. That's how they beat theirs.
Right, but crit on a save, does that not add a +5 to it?
No, it does not. No.
Oh, okay. So there is absolutely nothing that I can do to save against this at all.
Question, Chief. Only if you'll allow it. I prefer to save other people rather than myself. If I can, I will gladly take the failure if I can use that to help him succeed.
I'll take that retcon. All right, so Mariota take 95, and Lore, you take 47.
Do you have that kind of hit points?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. just making sure.
Their hit points doubled.
Yep.
Oh, isn't that nice? Okay.
I'm not even at half health, friend.
Yeah, they're being that ally to take the blow for you, so it's all good. Okay, so Lore, what is your HP at right now?
174.
Okay.
Lore, you have the shield master, right?
I do.
Use your reaction. You can.
Oh
take
yeah,
the
you
damage.
take none.
Take no damage.
Well, that's if you
No.
succeed.
No, that's if I succeeded.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you
Which you
did with
did.
the flash of genius.
Which you did with the flash of genius.
So you would take nothing.
Okay.
This is
You're
called
welcome.
big brain
Yeah,
strategies out here, friends. This is what we do.
So Lore, what's your new HP after that? Okay, take your time.
47. 221.
Okay.
You, my friend. I've got you.
I tip my hat to him.
Holy shit.
Alright, Skinner. You go first.
I'm gonna burrow under the ground and I'm gonna pop up and I'm making a bite attack on the giant creature and miss. All right, next up is this one. Boop. Rush down up here, go for the big one. And I'm gonna look at our friend right there. I can't use that one because of size, but I will still do this on you. A 25
Miss.
and a 28.
Hit.
All right.
Question. Because of the shield mass, the sentinel attack, it's based on a medium creature. Since you boosted me up to huge, does that increase the distance of it?
It's still within a creature of 5 feet of you, I believe.
And it's still a reaction, which you don't have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I used my reaction. Thank you very much.
Marietta, that is 54 force damage to your face.
Taken.
Okay. That is it for me. Next is this guy. He's going to drop down, place a series of swords on the ground, and he's going to hold his action. Run win.
I have an assumption that probably nothing can see me being 210 feet in the air, but also I'm invisible.
Well, because of your distance, you're invisible. They can't see you, but they can still see you because I think 75% of all these creatures have true sight. So,
Okay.
but you still have the advantage because you're outside their eye range. Go for it.
that guy back there.
Which one?
This boy, way back here.
This one?
No, this yellow guy on top of the house over here.
Oh! He's actually coming out of the house. He destroyed the house like Godzilla. So go for it.
Okay. And I totally forgot I have sharpshooters, so these are sharpshooter shots.
Okay. That's it.
And it still needs the -5. I don't know how to get D&D Beyond to do the -5.
I got it. Mental math.
Okay.
I'm gonna say still a hit because you're rolling with triple advantage. Okay, so that's 32 points of damage. Okay.
And sneak attack, which is another D6. And I get a D4 for
Size, so 4. Okay.
and I'll shoot him again.
Go for it.
Regular attack or
This will be regular.
okay.
This one will be regular. Still a hit. All right.
-5.
Still gonna hit.
Okay. And extra damage there. And then one more time. Ooh, that one might not.
That one's gonna miss.
Yeah. Which I have curving shot. I'll just take this.
Okay.
I'd rather use my bonus action to hide again. So I'm
Alright.
gonna use my haste action to go invisible, and then I'm gonna hide.
All right.
And then I'm gonna move my 30 feet. How do I get it to move along my arrow line?
So if you click your token, and then right click, and then right click again, it'll do your little track thing.
Oh,
It's a weird finagle thing. Foundry's a lot better at than Roll20, but yeah.
yeah. Hold on, I think it's like there. So,
Okay.
for my 30 feet. And that's it.
Okay. Elsinore.
Okay, so I will fly 30 feet.
Next, 3 less regular damage.
And then I will... I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds. Which will just do 60 points to 60. I think I could get, if I get in here, I can get the 3 of them.
Okay.
So, an additional 60 healed to them, and then I will. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say I wanted to switch my constellation.
That's fine. Aelin will not take anything because they're still at full HP, but our dwarf friend and large giant will take it because they are missing some HP.
Okay.
And did you say 60?
Yes.
0?
6-0, yes.
Life cleric, go for it.
Wow. Okay.
No,
Okay.
Twilight Cleric. It's
Oh,
the
Twilight.
giver of life.
Right. You're right.
The
And
dumb
then-
heat.
I will also give, using the Chalice Healing, gotta remember how much that was, sorry.
Focus on
2d8 plus
Marietta.
6, so 22, 44 to Marietta as well.
Oh wow, thank you very much.
And
Okay. Alright. Big creature's gonna come out of the house. And rush up to Marietta. Once again. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to... we'll do this. I'm going to claw you. 30?
Hit.
54 slashing.
Yep.
Alright. And then I'm going to fly up a little bit. Come down here just a little bit. So that I'm within range. Yep. Alright. And then... yes, Laura?
I'm trying to remember if I used my reaction this round.
Yes, you
Okay.
Alright.
have master reaction.
Yep. Yep, no worries. Alright, Marietta, I'm going to smack you with the longsword. That's a horrible miss. And then I'm going to throw my whip, which is also a miss, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to fly out of my house, break this house, come over here, and I'm going to fire my laser
Wow.
on Marietta. And just Marietta. I am focusing this breath weapon on Marietta. This is a natural, not magical, if that's going to be the next question. So Marietta, this is a breath weapon straight to you. Alright, here we go. That is a dex save for 72 radiant.
Aye. 25, 36.
Alright, and you take half. Did you do Flash of Genius for that?
No, I'm just saying that I just have 72 in my head.
Okay. Alright, and that is...
Oh, Chief, I have advantage on dexterity saving throws because of haste. I re-rolled that. Actually, it's fine. Never mind.
Okay. And then Marietta.
It's fine. I'm gonna. Chief, you remember Pyra, the centaur machine gun? This is Marietta. She's a Shatter Kai's machine gun. So bonus free action down a candy. I already have this effect. You want me to roll again?
This dragon's also 80 feet up in the air, by the way.
Fair enough. I roll again because I already have this.
Well, no, you wouldn't roll it again. You would get it, and then it'd do nothing.
Oh, I see. Cool.
Yeah.
Then we are going to. I'm going to bonus action Shadow Step, or whatever it is called. Blessing. And I will teleport 30 feet up and out this way. I will fly 15 feet this way. Yup. And I'm going to make 4 attacks at the Nightmare. One, two.
It has a name, sir. It's called number 20.
I guess. 25, 34, 31.
All hit except the nat 1.
Fair enough.
And then give me the total damage from everything when you're done.
And I will add a charge of Arcane Jolt to the nat 20. So an additional 8d6. I'll add a step for you.
Thank you. And I will wait before going to the next turn because I might be dead.
Damn.
Welcome to level 20, my friends.
Hi, I'm Lightning. I make DPS character.
This is why other DMs look at me like I'm crazy for doing this.
296.
I mean, compared to last night's, that's rookie numbers. But...
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Keep in mind, I'm gonna say, keep in mind, everyone, those of you who saw the stream and got the notes in the chat, that 90k was real cool. It would not work on a normal table. Even at a level 20 table, it was big time rule cool. I'm at 1 HP.
Alright, nope, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and fly. You said the dragon's 80 feet up?
Yes.
I'll match it. And I'll match it over here, because I'll be next to my friends. EOT.
Wow. Number 20 is going to look at Marietta. And is not happy about this whatsoever. So he's going to point a finger at you. And finger of doom. Wisdom save throw, please.
You have advantage.
Thank you. Fine, I failed. I take half damage anyway, because I'm Shadow Kai and I have resistance to all damage because of Listen Raven. 32.
Alright, gonna take 32 necrotic. And then, he's gonna go behind the house for a minute. And take a minute to think about what he did. Alright.
Contemplate
Oh, Marietta, are you now paralyzed?
There's a I forgot, there is a thing. Reaction +5, I will succeed that and take whatever the frick it is.
You just take the 32. You just take the 32.
Which is half again to 16.
You're
You're saying you're telling me I don't get paralyzed from failing.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
So just 32.
Okay.
Because remember, resistances don't stack. So, this creature's just gonna move down, look up. Okay. Another creature's gonna come out of the house and burrow. Over to the dwarf. Alright, and I'm going to bite the dwarf and miss. And then let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna do a psychic bomb. I'm gonna drop a little bug bomb on you, Mr. Dwarf. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please? You do have advantage. So, Laura, whenever you're ready, give me that wisdom saving throw. 2. Alright, my friend, sadly, that is a fail. You take 31 points of psychic damage. And you are now incapacitated. And I will proc that in chat. Meaning you cannot take actions or reactions until the end of my next turn.
Alright.
So friends, a status has been on the board. Please take out the giant bug as retribution for what they just did. Aelin!
Yes. Anything.
It is your turn.
Yes. Runwin, can you take out the one guy over here? He's too far. And he's gonna do massive damage.
Oh yeah.
Alright. First attack, I will aim at this guy.
Go for it. That's a hit. And then give me everything but the fire.
$50 total.
Was
without
that
5?
Alright, I'll take the 50.
Okay. Not dead yet. Second attack.
Mm-hmm.
$36.
As soon as it comes through.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
36 without fire.
Oh, 36. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I will take 36. I'm still standing. Barely, but still standing.
Okay, bonus action attack.
That's a hit. And how much without the fire?
40 total.
Alright, and you kill the creature, my friend.
Sweet. And then hasted action attack on this guy. On the bug.
Alright, give me a second. Alright, before we do anything, my friends, I need everyone in a 40-foot radius of that creature, which I believe is just Marietta and the dwarf.
I'm 80 feet in the air.
Okay, so it's just the dwarf. Sadly.
That's
Uh-oh. Oops.
Alright, I need to change that from 60 to 40. And this will also include my guys too. So this is a big,
Oh, awesome.
yeah. Alright, so I need our dwarf friend to make a dex save, please. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll this in chat for the damage, because I didn't script this earlier because I missed this, which is fine. Alright, here is the damage. Dex save.
gonna have advantage on dex save.
Okay.
Oh,
Not gonna matter. But I'm going to use a luck point to reroll.
Okay, go for it. We'll take the new roll. Ooh.
Not much
Yep.
better.
I leave my 30-foot range to help you for 1 second.
And yeah, you know. So 83 points.
83 points of fire damage, my friend.
Okay.
Alright, don't worry, we have plenty of healers who will definitely rejuvenate those wounds. Now, here's the bad part. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt my guys.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to check some immunities. I'm gonna take that. Let's start with you up here. That's a fail, so I take the 83. Apologies, friends. I was not expecting that to go out. Next one. Are you immune? No! You horribly fail. Horribly, my friend. Oh, this is... Everyone's going a good bit bloodied. Let's see. That is a success. I believe I am immune. I am not immune. Alright, so...
Yeah, we're all okay with this.
Alright. Next is you. That is a fail. I am not immune. This is going to be a lot. I need to put a fire marker on you. Next is the bug over here. That is a success. Am I immune? I am not, so I will take that. Thank God for my scripts and macros. The bug. Oh, the bug is going to fail this. Yeah, the bug is going to fail this. Are you immune? You are not. The bug is going to take so much damage. Okay. Next is you. That is also a fail. Now, are you immune? You are immune, so you take nothing. Okay, that is all of my creatures. Okay, they are some of them are very hurt, and some of them are doing a-okay. Alright, Aelin, good job. Was there anything else for your turn?
Yes, I do have one final attack at 36. I mean, at 31 on the bug.
That's gonna hit.
That hit?
Yeah, it's gonna hit. Give me the damage. Alright, give me everything. Alright, I am still up.
Okay.
Okay, lore. Because I dropped to a certain HP threshold, you are no longer incapacitated. The hold effect that my poison had on you begins to drain from your body. You can move. Please take your turn.
Oh, well, that's
candy thing?
Lore likes bad, baby. Lore likes a full moon over a field.
Oh God.
Breathing softly
I love it.
Lore does not like bugs. What I am going to do is I am going to use my Thunder Blows ability to slam into him while I'm moving to him.
What are you doing? Your thunder, what is it?
It's the Thunder Blows. It's a push, and it gives no Thunder Blows is the name of it.
Is it for?
We were talking about it before.
Yeah. I got you. Yep. So, all right. I will challenge. Are you doing the bug?
Unstoppable.
Yep.
That's it.
The bug. Ooh, this is a bug. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. That's a.
And
All right. So.
DC is actually 33. It wasn't 22. I read this gibberish incorrectly, but yeah, it's their saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. So it is 8 plus your proficiency plus your modifier for the assigned thing. So we're level 20, which means it's 6. So 6 and 8, that's 15. And then plus your strength, which is 8. So that's 8. That's 16 and 15. So 1 second. That's a DC 31.
Okay.
I did not make that. So, which direction would you like me to move, my friend? Would you like me to move this way, or would you like me to go this way?
I am just slamming him out straight that way.
Sure,
And
I will.
it's, yep,
I will move.
knocked prone.
Let me make sure if I can be knocked prone, my friend. All right.
Did he go strength or did he go dex?
He went strength.
Okay.
I still failed. Even either or, I still horribly failed against that 32. But I am knocked prone. The bug is prone and on its back.
So 2d8 plus my strength modifier.
Which is 8. So I will go ahead and take that 8 to start with, and then roll my 2d8. Ooh, good job. All right. This bug is not looking too good.
Alright. And I will make my attacks on the ones that I rushed up to.
So you're gonna go for this new bug now?
I'm going for this one for now.
Okay, go for it. Swing away! That's a hit. Okay, damage is damage. It's all good.
Damage is damage, that's alright. Second swing.
Low damage is better than no damage.
Still a hit.
Okay. That's good. That was a bad roll.
Damage is damage.
Yep. And we'll take our final shot on him.
Alright.
That's a hit.
Alright. Okay. Alright. We have Laura over here doing some bug smashing with an axe. Everyone give him some claps and cheer him on. Alright, Laura, anything else for your turn?
As a free action, I will pop a piece again.
Go for it. Let's see what that D100 is. $35. You have resistance to all damage for 1 minute.
Nice. That adds up.
Okay, good job. All right. If that's it for your turn, we're gonna jump to my knight, who is looking around like, oh boy. He can't go up to there. He can't fly. So what he is going to do is just walk across the bridge and get as close as he can to the dwarf.
I keep forgetting to fly up in the air after my turn.
Oops.
Too many things to keep track of.
It's welcome to level 20. It's all good. All right, the other bug is going to go for the dwarf because he's the only one that's on the ground. I'm simply just going to bite you and simply miss. That ends my turn. This creature is going to walk up to you, sadly. Big bonk. And he is going to do 2 metal punches on you. Let's see. I'm going to 32 and a 21. I believe the 21 is going to miss. Alright, so here's the 32 for 63 force, which is reduced because you are resistant to all damage, meaning that is 31 force damage to yourself.
Okay.
So what is your HP at right now?
127.
Alright. Okay, cool. That is it for me. My cadaver is going to redraw his blades from the ground, and he's going to realize that all of his foes are in the air, which he cannot reach any of the foes. Mare, you're 80, you said? Yes, you're 80. Okay. Yep, so I am simply just going to make my way across the bridge over to the only creature that's on the ground. And then flying invisible ninja.
Well, my first shot's gonna be over the nightmare hiding behind the house. Because I can see him.
Go for it. You just need a hit. You literally just need a hit. Alright. So he's off in the corner crying his eyes out for failing his duty to Morticia as he gets an arrow to the back and then dissipates.
And then I'm gonna shoot at the dragon again.
Okay. Go for it.
And I guess I wasn't sure with true sight because, like I said, I'm 210 feet up as well as 90 feet away from him. And I don't know what its true sight range would be if it has it.
I would say I'm 80 in the air, so I have 120 feet of true sight from you. So 80 and 120. That's 200 feet. You're what, 220 you said?
210 feet up in the air.
You're 10 feet above my range, so you're good.
Okay. That's with a -5.
That is going to miss.
Yeah. One more time.
That will hit. That will hit.
Okay.
Alright.
Plus 1d6 and 1d4. I'm doing sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna fly 60 more feet up. So I'll be 270.
What is your range with your weapon?
300 or 600.
Okay.
Sharpshooter longbow.
Yeah, no, totally. All good.
And I can still see everything. I'm not up past my dark vision yet.
Yeah, no, you're good.
And then go invisible and hide again.
Okay, and we'll jump to Elsinore.
Elsinore will fly right here, dropping down. About how tall is Lore?
Now now 5 foot, 10 foot, 20 foot.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, so I don't have to drop down too much.
Yeah, not too much.
Okay. So I'll fly over here and I will cast Cure Wounds as 3rd level,
Okay.
which I believe is it'll give you 60 health back lore. And then I will use my chalice ability to give you another 44,
Okay.
so 104.
Do you still need to make the roll before you double it?
Because of Beacon of Hope, it takes the maximum.
Oh, that is true. Good point. Good point. Okay. So that's 60 and 40, so that's 90.
60 and 44, so 104.
Okay, so lore, you're at
271. 271.
okay.
And then I'll fly back up to the same height over here, so back at 45.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Don't forget, everyone. Eat your candy. Free action. Don't forget. All right. I don't get my regeneration. I'm just gonna skedaddle around the bug. Come up to here. Shove these guys a little bit over. Kick the bug over to the side as he's still on the ground, and slish slash at the dwarf. And I need to be 10 feet from you. Okay, here we go. Claw on the dwarf. That's a 30 to hit you, Eleanor. Yep, 30 to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
30 hits.
That's 50 slashing, reduced to 25.
Does it get reduced again because of the barbarian?
Nope, they don't stack. Nope, they don't stack.
Okay.
So you take 25 slashing, and then dragon let's roll for my breath weapon. I don't get that back, but there's a target in front of me, so I'm going to unleash on Marietta. I'm going to bite Marietta. I'm going to claw Marietta.
That it?
That is it.
Shield.
For 29.
Plus no, my AC is 26, so 31.
So glance on the claw.
Yeah.
So 19 slashing. I rolled bad for that. Yeah, I rolled pretty low for that. So 19 halved. So that sounds like
I'm also resistant to all damage, so halved again.
nope,
Glancing.
wouldn't be halved again. Same in the
Really?
rule.
Glancing and resistance?
Nope, we made that establishment in the beginning
Alright.
because of that situation where a player walks away with 2 HP after dealing 300 HP. So it's just the one flat resist. So it would be 19 reduced to half, which is just 9, a simple 9 damage. Okay, that is it for me, Marietta.
Alright, fun times. Hey, this dragon. Do you guys want me to kill anything else, or can I take care of the dragon? I'm taking care of the
Take
dragon.
care of it.
Big.
Death from above. I'm gonna knock the dragon prone, or at least attempt to.
Yes.
Okay, I do have hover, so I would just be prone while flying in the air, but alright. You're doing athletics. I will challenge you with my athletics. Here we go. Athletics. That's a 26.
Is advantage?
Yes.
+5 to my own roll. Reaction. Arcane, not Archangel, Flash of Genius, thank you.
Alright, so I am flying upside down in the air, prone.
Yep. Gunner feet, advantage. 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3.
I'll take all 3. And then give me that total, please. have a feeling I'm dead because I'm looking at a lot of those big numbers.
239.
I am kapoots.
Cool. Nothing else can fly. That's my turn.
Okay. Alright, that was my dragon. Alright. This guy is just going to continue to go down the bridge towards the only creature that's on the ground. So just go there. My bug is going to flip himself over, and you are within attack range, dwarf. Alright, lore. So the giant bug is going to try to bite you. That's a miss. And then I need to roll a d6 for that. I don't get it back. So nothing. The bug does nothing. Aelin.
Yes. Attack the bug.
That's a hit. And you kill the bug.
Okay.
Alright.
This guy's next.
Which one did you say was next?
The two-headed, ogre.
Okay. Go for it.
Uh-huh.
Let's see the damage. Alright, I'm still standing. Barely, but still standing.
So that was first attack, second attack, hasted, bonus action attack.
Still hit. Give me my total. Alright.
And then hasted action attack on this guy. Crit. You know what that means? That is a fight from me.
And then give me the damage. I've already taken the 45.
Hold on.
That bug is still standing, but barely.
Alright, I will not be prone.
Wow, you're not gonna prone?
I am going to knock prone with my Eldritch Smite.
Is there a save or anything, or is it just automatic?
Automatic.
Alright, the bug is flipped upside down and I'm prone. Alright, anything else, Aelin?
Yeah, that's everything.
Don't say that like, you were hoping you had another 6 actions.
No,
That was
yeah,
pretty friggin' awesome for one turn.
Laura, you're up.
That will be 2 candies. 2 candies.
Ooh, okay. 18 and 21. Same effect. No, 18 is you gain the effect of clairvoyance, and 21 you gain 10 temporary hit points and then the effects of bless. Cool. So this is what's going to happen, my friends. So I'm going to turn off dark vision just for a quick second. Not that this is really going to matter because you all have 300 feet of dark vision, but so what's going to happen is, let me grab my token. So you may place a all-seeing eye. So let me grab my quick token that I've been using. Give me a second. What was it? It is, I believe it was that one. Nope, it was secrets. Yes, here it is. Alright, so Aelin, and I will mark this I. You may move this token anywhere you want on the map, and you see through it.
Oh, sweet.
Once again, it's not going to really matter too much because you have 300, but you may move this eye anywhere you want on the map before I turn back on dark vision. Sounds good. Alright, dark vision going back on. Alright, and then back to Lorelei. Oh.
Okay. Command. When you're giving a weapon a command to activate a property, that's a full action, right?
All your properties should be automatically active. They should be passive. You only should need to activate it unless there's something that's saying within the thing.
Oh, I get to cast a spell.
Oh yeah, that's an action. Yeah, that's an action.
Okay. I am. Everybody's right here, you know.
I have my template ready in case it's an AoE.
Will be an AoE, but not at the moment. I am using Misty Step for my Axe of Dwarven Lords to go 30 feet into the air.
Ooh, okay. So bonus action, Misty Step 30 feet up in the air. Okay.
Yep.
All right. You still have your action and your base movement.
Yep. These creatures, are any of them made out of? Do any of them look like constructs? Out of curiosity.
No from this one. No from this one. I need to check these two real quickly. I don't believe they are. Nope. And then I need to check this one. Nope, they are not construct. None of them are.
Okay.
Oh, I lied. This one is a construct.
Okay. From the air, I will make my. Well, let me move myself a little out of the way. And Axe of the Dwarven Lord, I am attacking. You said this one was?
Yes, this one on the bridge right here. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna start with him. Does a 24 hit him?
It does.
Okay. So it's an extra 1d8. I don't know why that doubled.
It's okay. I'll take the 15 and then roll a d8 for me.
Yeah. Again, I'm sorry. I have no idea. Oh, I had my mouse on the wrong screen.
It's okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I'll shoot back to this bug.
Okay. That's a hit. And that's enough to kill the bug.
And we're back to the construct for my third attack.
That's also a hit.
The hell?
Oh, so that's what it's called in D&D? I know the magic creature.
All right. Anything else, my friend?
Since I'm here, I might as well pop a can.
Go for it. $27. You gain 10 temporary hit points and under the bless effect.
Temporary hit. Nice.
All right, friends. Congratulations. You've collected all your souls. That filled up the bottle. The bottle breaks. Mordecai is now free. This is DM to players. You have two options. You can either take your leave in Mordecai now, or you can face the final boss.
Ah.
Yeah, let's kill a dragon.
We need to kill that bitch. We need to kill her now.
Sounds good.
I'm a little hungry for dragon meat.
Sounds good. I'm going to spawn her on the map.
Oh, this meager little thing.
Oh, okay.
It's an Egyptian god. We kill those things.
So, lore. Was there anything else for your turn?
Movement, action, bonus action, reaction. No, I am. I'm going to complete my movement by bringing myself closer to Mariette, blocking the other side of the room.
Sounds good. I'm going to spend a legendary action, and I'm going to come right up here, and I'm going to use a breath weapon.
I'm going to hit the button that says no, you can't do that.
If only. If only.
Yeah, well.
She is 100 feet up in the air and aiming down
I'm good.
to hit everyone.
But me.
Wow.
My friends, this is a Constitution saving throw.
You don't say!
Mm-hmm. And it,
I have proficiency, so add a 6 to my roll. Oh,
why are we on a 60-year roll?
because I have proficiency. Because attention transformation.
Does it not already add your proficiency bonus to save?
It doesn't. On here.
Because he's not originally.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, so... Alright, so Lore you passed, Mare you passed, Aelin you pass.
I am spending a luck point on that.
God.
Acelor is, are you doing anything to increase it from that 17 to get higher?
Don't know if I have anything yet.
Laura, roll me a d4. You do have bless.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And then I'm waiting for Acelor if you have anything to add to that 17, or if it's just a 17.
It's just a 17.
Alright, so only...
Oh, wait.
Mhm.
Sorry, I have the. Is that a spell or just?
This is a natural natural breath weapon. Not a
Yes,
spell.
I ain't got nothing.
Alright. Mare. Do you want to burn your reaction to help Lore or Acelor?
Lore is a fighter, right? And
I'm too far away.
so Lore, right? So is too far. I'll help Lore.
Okay, so Lore will succeed with your plus, what is it, 6?
Plus 5.
Plus 5. Alright, so Lore will pass. So Acelor, you will take the full damage. Everyone else will take half.
I'll get you up, buddy. Don't worry.
97 force damage. On a failed save, the creature takes force damage. This is weakened. Until the start of my next turn, you are have the effects of weakened. You have disadvantage on any following rolls that involve strength, attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws. And then those of you who succeeded, you only take half that damage and don't take the weaken effect.
Fabulous.
I rolled really low for that too. Okay, that is it for Morticia, who is in dragon form. Was legendary action. Now is the knight, which he is simply just going to walk over here. And he is going to check to see if he has anything that's ranged, seeing all these people are flying and about. Let's see. He does have something. Who is that? Aelin, how high in the air are you?
60 feet.
That's just within my range. I'm going to banish you.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, huh.
Crap. Yikes. Okay.
This is a charisma saving throw. You pass, so nothing happens.
Yay.
All right. Runewin.
Well, I'm gonna target the boss. Actually, I'm gonna do a candy first.
Okay. She can see you, by the way. She has 300.
Okay.
But let's see that candy effect. 12.
Clairvoyance.
So, once again, I will make a. Do you want an eye on the board? There's really.
I'll just say like this back corner of this house.
Okay, that's fine.
Big house.
Yeah, because there's only a couple
That
creatures
way you
left.
don't have to do all the things.
Okay. All right. No worries.
And I'm actually just going to. I guess actually before I attack, I'm going to back up 30 feet. Oh, yeah. Probably doesn't help, but all right. I'm assuming still regular roll because I don't think I'm that far from her.
That is correct.
And it will be. These will all still be sharpshooter. And this is going to be with my +2 arrows.
Okay. So
Yeah.
34 minus 10 is still going to hit.
Well, it'd be -5.
Oh yeah, minus 5. Still going to hit.
Okay. Mark what? Or pick this up after. Plus D4, and I'm going to use my shadow arrow.
Mm-hmm.
So it deals an extra 46 psychic, and she has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw DC 18. Woo!
That's a 28 for me.
Why did it only roll 1? Well, just do this. Okay. Alright, she makes the save. I was hoping to make her only be able to see within 5 feet.
No worries. And she absorbs the psychic damage, taking nothing. Right.
Second attack. Yes!
Alright.
Nice.
Crit damage.
So what you could do to make this simple and easy, go ahead and click your thing to make for normal damage. We'll just double the total result. Just make it easy.
Okay.
Just make it simple and easy. We'll just double the value.
Okay.
All right.
Plus a D4.
56. 62.
And no one's next to us, so I don't get sneak attack at all.
Mm-mm.
So that's all that damage. Third attack.
19 will miss.
Okay. Action surge.
Go for it. -5 plus 2, you said?
Yep.
That will miss.
Alright. So it's essentially -3. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. Alright, third one.
That will hit.
And I can't remember, am I able to action surge more than once in a turn?
Once per turn.
Okay, that's what I wasn't sure on.
Mm-hmm. The day that fighters can action surge more than one turn, and more than once in one turn, the day fighters become the #1 class in D&D.
True.
Actually, I lied. That ability becomes most desired for anyone. So,
And I'm going to use my hasted action to dash another 30 feet. Oh, I wanted that.
Wait, if you are hasted, don't your speed double?
Oh yeah, so that would have been 60. I'll just go another 60. Yep, I forgot.
it's all good.
So back. And then I still have my bonus action, so I'll hide.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
I'm going to spend a legendary action and get fly down to just 15 feet above Mar. Yep. And I'm going to make an attack on you, my friend. We're going to... Nope, I'm not going to do nothing. Alright. Alright, this guy is just going to come a little closer on the bridge. Hold his action for when it comes close to him. Alright, my giant hunk of metal is getting tired of being on the ground. He's going to fly. He's going to fly. How high are you, Elsinore?
45 feet up.
Okay, I will fly up to you. And I will make, do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm going to make 24 and an 18.
24 hits.
Alright. I will smack you with my metal fist for 53 force damage.
Okay.
And then it is your turn.
I don't like that. I'm going to fly.
Give me attack opportunity, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Sure. Nope.
Sweet. Okay. And then I will cast Cure Wounds on myself at 76. And then give Marietta. Oh, is Marietta within 30 feet of me?
I'm 80 feet in the air.
And how high up in the air are you, L'Oreal?
Oh, I'm sorry. About 45 feet. I'm even
Okay.
with Marietta.
Then I'll give you 44 health.
I am not. You are not even with me, friend. I am 80 feet in the air.
He's
Oh, are you?
yeah. You're close. I would say you're probably at their
All right.
yeah. You're at their feet. I would say you're at their feet. So it's pretty good close. But you still get the healing from the cure wounds. So
Appreciate that. How far up in the air is Dragon?
I am 80 feet.
Okay.
I am 80 feet off the ground. Elsinore, anything else for your turn?
Yeah. Would I, if I, for a bonus action, use my fire breath? Would I be able to hit both of these? Here,
How high in the air are you?
45.
It's a 30-foot range, right?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
All they were.
I'll take it. I'll take it for both. In the spirit of Halloween. I'll take it both. Let's work some dex saves. DC 15. Wow! Okay. Okay, so this one passes, but this one horribly fails. So I will take that 28. And then this one will take 14. Okay.
I'll pop a candy.
Go for it. $64. You become invisible for 1 minute. Anything you wear or carry is invisible to you. The effect ends early if you attack or cast a spell.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to burn my third legendary action, and I'm going to still go after Marietta this time. So,
Don't say.
yeah, let's do a claw. 25.
Yes.
Alright, and then it's my turn. Alright, let's start with my breath weapon. No, I'm not going to do that. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. I don't want to do that. I'm going to start with a bonus action. I'm going to get strong. I'm going to bonus action teleport 120 feet over here.
You wouldn't dare.
I would dare. How high in the air, Aelin, are you?
60 feet.
Alright, I'm going to come down to you, my friend. So I'm going to meet you. I'm going to be 15 feet above you. So 75. And I'm going to make a series of attacks on you. So I'm going to bite you and claw you. That's a nat 1. Holy cow.
I am going
Chip
to.
and nail.
Yeah, I'll take that. I think.
32 piercing and 21 force.
Oh. Okay.
Alright. And then Marietta.
No one gets past a marshal, your teleportation, and gets away with it. Bonus action, shadow step. Rest of my movement, haste. Boom. Does it look like it can be knocked prone?
No.
Awesome. 4 shots to the face.
I will take the 31.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And I'll tag an arcane. No, I won't. I will not. Oh, my turn.
Alright, I'm going to burn a d6. Nope. Legendary action on you. Okay. I'm going to claw you and miss. My guy down there is just going to move over here. Can't do very much. Aelin.
Yes. Payback time. Bonus action, placing my Hexblade's Curse on this guy, on the big boss, and then make 3 attacks. This time I will be using my +2 arrow, +2 bolts. So are those hits?
You're doing sharpshooter.
Yep.
So it's a +3. 39 will hit. 34 will hit. The 26 will miss.
Okay. I will smite with the last one being a crit.
Mm-hmm. And then please add all that up and give me the total.
Yes.
Nice.
I added the smite damage to my total, so if you want to, you can take that out.
Alright, sorry about that.
So good. Aelin, anything else?
Do not have accent surge. That is everything, and then I will run.
So attack opportunity?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take it. All right. I will claw you. 22.
Shit. Okay.
44 slashing. Your speed is reduced to 0, meaning you drop to the ground.
Yes, on the roof, luckily.
How high in the air were you?
60 feet.
So it is d6 per 10 feet.
Yep.
So 66. Give me a second. 23 fall damage, and you're now prone.
Okay.
Alright, if that's it for your turn, I'm going to do legendary action. I'm just going to teleport over to here.
Bro. Okay.
And make a swing on our friend up here. How high are you, my friend, Elsinore? 45, you said? Yeah, you said you're 45.
I'm invisible right now, though.
True sight.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yep.
But you do have the invisible condition, so I still roll with disadvantage. But I can see you. So 21.
Does not hit.
Okay. Cool. Lore.
Yes.
I'm with attacking range, my friend, of you.
Yes, you are. I am popping a potion of speed.
Alright, that's an action, which means you get a hasted action. Okay.
And hasted action will be a straight arcane maul attack.
Okay.
I am attacking recklessly.
Okay. Alright, so I have a Axe of the Dwarven Lord coming at me with advantage.
Yes, you do.
That's gonna roll me one more. 33.
Yep.
Alright, so click me to 33.
And I am cracking the rune of fire.
Ooh.
Which will
I need to make a I think
19 DC strength.
ooh. That is a failure on my end, but I'm going to burn a legend resistance to succeed, so I do not take your effects, but I will take some damage.
Yes. So that is
2d6, so 11
Five.
damage.
right. 5 points for that, and then weapon itself.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Mm-hmm. That should be
And
it.
then, yep. Yeah, I can't move at this point. So, command word you said was an action, correct? To activate a
Yes.
spell on a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just double check.
No worries. Alright. I'm going to burn my second legendary action to go after our prone friend. So I'm just going to do bonus action teleport closer to the provoke no attack opportunities. Reach down and attack our fallen comrade at advantage. I'm going to... we'll do... yeah, I'm going to reach and claw. That is a natural 20.
Ooh, and you need to crit.
Alright. So that is 52 slashing.
Okay.
And your speed is reduced to 0.
Hold on for 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on.
He's 40 feet away. All right. Damn it. Okay.
Alright, that's it for my legendary action. Alright. Mara, how high in the air are you, my friend?
Whatever she was at, she was in front of me.
So 80 feet?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Alright.
She was attacking. Sorry, when she was attacking my friend,
Oh.
she was still 80 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet. No, but it was 60 feet. Yeah,
60. Yeah, 60 feet. That's what I got.
Okay. I'm just going to walk over to here and look at Elsinore. And I need to double check range. Nope, I still need to move closer to there. And I'm going to look at you and I'm going to do banishment.
On me?
Nope. On Elsinore. Charisma saving throw, my friend.
Saving throw. And that's at advantage.
Alright, let me check my DC. That is a DC. That is a pass, actually. By 1 point. By 1 point. Alright, that is
That's
it.
all that matters.
Runewin.
I am gonna eat all 3 of my leftover candies.
Okay.
77, 70, and 28.
Alright, so 77, you gain the enlargement effect, which you already have, so you can't stack that. And then
Well,
invisible. And then 28, you gain temporary hit points and a bless effect.
the blast effect is the relevant part because I haven't taken any hits at all. She is gonna move her full move back. Get away.
So I'm gonna stop you right here because that's a mountain. You can't go. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
How tall is the building? I wasn't sure if it was just a cliff or not.
no, that's a mountain. I have yet to have anyone actually go up to the mountainside. Yeah, that's a full-fledged mountain. You can't go through the mountain.
Fine.
Well, do you have the burrow ability?
Flat. Well, she'll just hug the mountain then.
Okay.
Apparently, there's a spot here that goes into like nothing.
That's a void.
Ah. Let's see my attacks, because I feel an action surge is coming my way.
Oh yeah. Alright. I don't know what the spot is. Of just like it's random void. Of can't see anything.
Probably nothing.
Can you? I would say here. Hold on. You might be on my.
Oh, it was on top of that house, which I'm very much over top of.
Yeah.
I think it was like here.
Yeah, that's there you go. I fixed it.
How high up in the air is she?
I'm currently. Let's see. The house was 30 plus 15, so 45.
So I'm 115 feet away from her and 270 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
Can she see me?
So, how high are you?
270 feet.
I'll give it to you. Go for it.
Okay.
You do get sneak, by the way.
Yeah, 'cause I have the super advantage.
Yeah.
So that's -3 with the +2s. Or +2 arrows.
So that is going to
Only
miss.
at 19. Yep.
That's going to miss. Uh, 30.
27.
That's going to hit. All right.
Wait on a sneak. Hoping to get a crit.
Okay, that's fine. No crit. Still hit.
Action surge.
Okay.
Ooh, those are bad. That's a miss.
That's a miss. There's that crit.
Oh, I missed the
Very
crit.
nice.
Alright. So.
Come on,
on
do
that.
this.
So we'll just double that.
Yep. 2d6.
So we're at 56. Plus 12.
For sneak, and I am going to grasping arrow,
Mm-hmm.
which is an additional 8d6 with the crit, or do you want me to just do the 4 and double it?
Just do the 4 and double it.
Okay. And that's poison damage for that. Her speed's reduced by 10 feet. And she takes 46 slashing damage the first time. On each turn, it moves 1 foot or more, and the brambles last for 1 minute until I use the option again, or until any creature uses an action to remove them with an athletics check. So, athletics check with DC 18.
Okay, so the base speed is reduced by 10. Okay.
That's my last arcane shot. And that's with the +10 for sharpshooter too, for all of that.
Yep.
And I forgot my D4. I actually forgot a few of them, but
How many D4s do we miss?
I've done the same thing with my D8. Yeah.
I've done. I think that was my 4th attack, right?
Yeah.
I only hit. Two of them, right? Before this one?
Yeah.
So 2.
Okay, so go and roll the other D4s. Alright, so that's 2 and 8.
Alright. So, next attack.
Okay. That's a hit.
Oh, so adding in sharpshooter.
Yep, I'm still adding him. We're still good.
Yep. And then this is the last one of the action surge.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the last one. So this was your final attack, or? Ooh, that's double nat 1. No.
Yeah. That sucks.
So, Remwin, I have one question for you before we get all mechanic and double check everything.
Okay, I was gonna say because that's a 34, because that was super advantage.
I don't even see that 34. So, how do you want to do this? I was dead. I was dead before you rolled that 34.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
That's why I was waiting. That's why I was like,
Oh, wow.
don't bother clicking.
Okay.
So, how do you want to kill Morticia?
Just
Dude!
just like Robin Hooding each arrow right into her heart every time.
Go for it. So as you see, as Morticia explodes in a wave of necrotic wave of energy that seeps all over everywhere and perishes. And my friends, so the remaining creatures that were still left on the board, I will go ahead and show you their handouts. We had a Cadaver Collector, which I didn't get to use that much. We had a Death Knight, which didn't really get to do very much because he was bound to spells because everyone's out of melee range. That's fine. We had a what are you? You are can I get a yes? Thank you. We had a Gray Render, which also had nothing that could do anything. Also out of range. And then my personal favorite from this event is a Zodar, which didn't get to do very much until the end, where he saw his friends like, screw this, I'm going to start flying. Zodar is from Spelljammer's Academy. It's a space aberration mixed with a construct, but it's listed as an aberration. It's basically a space abomination that is very powerful for its CR. Very powerful.
It is. I love it.
But with all that, my friends, no, that was the cadaver was the one that was construct. But yes, friends. So also to give you guys a little insight, the stat block that I use for Morticia, she is one of the 4 ancient dragons from Strixhaven.
Really?
Yes.
Quadrix.
Yes, Tanzir Quadrix. That's the one.
I am a Magic player. I saw them in there. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yesterday was Beldrex. Beldarax was Witherbloom's yesterday, and then today was Tendrix. Yes. Tanzazar. Yes. With that, my friends, we will be concluding. So Mordecai comes up to all. Yeah. So Mordecai comes up to all of you and wishes you a happy Halloween and takes you all back to the guild hall and stream. That concludes the 4th installment of Dice Master Presents The Night of Hallows Eve. Once again, guys, I am Dice Master. I run level 20 one-shots. This month we did a Halloween fiasco that we all see our players enjoyed so much. Next month we are doing Full Metal Alchemist, followed up by Critical Role Vox Machina. Come January, we'll be doing Greek mythology with Poseidon Revenge, because earlier in the spring we had Zeus and Hades, which got taken out and killed over and over, so Poseidon needs to get his little revenge. For all my veterans and all my newcomers, I hope you all had a grand and fun time. The video will be uploaded on my YouTube channel. Links are in the bio. If you enjoy the content, be sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you'd like this. I am done a thank you to my Patreons all week. This is my first one. They keep the lights on and encourage me to keep doing all this content that I've been doing for many years now. And yeah, so stream, I will see you all tomorrow morning.